Hi, and thanks for being here. Timestamps below, which I call timelines, and I need to start off with I hate the way that y'all date these days. How you teach people to treat you, and how they leave you, and how they are conditioned to treat others after you. And we're supposed to be dating people in a way that they are loving and healing people, 6 people after us. But the way that y'all play these mind games and these tricks, you leave these people and they're hurting 6 people after you. So I'm bringing the enemies read back. I noticed that a lot of high profile women really like these reads, like real estate brokers, captains of ships, and pilots. And I try to understand that the majority of people to contrary belief who like to come for love readings are men, and the people who like to come for finance readings are women. And there's nothing wrong with saying that you need security, whether that security from your partner is financial or loyalty, knowing that when you come home that someone's not planning to always leave. It makes sense that some of these hardworking women, and as well as men, some people work for years to obtain their position. And some people are very beautiful and they're doing their job to the best of their ability. And while they're up there, you obtain hate. And mostly you're just trying to do the right thing that you've been taught to do. So this is called the Gypsy Spread. And I haven't done it since the last time I've done a spread, I pulled out like the social path, which where what I'm laying out right now is called the Gypsy Cloud. So it does like a snapshot of basically all the energies that are going on within the time. And so this is going to be a timeless read. And so I'm going to pull out 3 energies that are popping out to me and talk about them the most. At the end, we'll do a pick a card oracle. And so in this read, I'm just going to be talking about what people are doing behind your back. Enemies, frenemies, people without good intention, working nefariously without your attention. And so a lot of people think that so these are collective reads, whereas basically I'm reading whoever is coming through the video. And some people think that I'm reading myself. I read myself privately every morning, and sometimes I have readers who read me too. So lately, a message I've been getting from me is his hands are in the cookie jar, his hands are in the cookie jar, like repeatedly all the time. And all I know is that these hands are not in my cookie jar, and that leaves me confused. So that's where you have to consider and meditate on what the spirits are telling you. If you listen to the person, they will, if you give things time. So let's get into this read. So the first card that I want to talk about that I feel it looks so dreamy. Just pulled this out. The 8 of Cups. There's something about, so like teaching. This is Captain Hook's hat, by the way. Something about somebody's teaching, lessons, you're learning. Somebody's leaving home and someone's coming back, and somebody, with what you're learning from your voyage, you are coming back to be able to teach other people lessons. So a lot of people really look up to you. Something about being able to speak to a group of people and teach them. They all understand you well. So this right here is Scar from Lion King, right? But the King of Swords is an authority. So he's very expensive. He's got high morals. This is someone around you who owns their business. Like, they're an owner of something. They can help you out with the law as well. I know this card looks freaky. Somebody's got a lot going on. You got a lot on your plate. So what is that about? You have a lot that you've got going on together. Somebody's multitasking. You're juggling a lot. There's a lot on your plate. You could be doing a lot. I mean, it's also, this card, the 10 of Wands, is also about business. Somebody has to travel from country to country. This card is also about high business success. The Hierophant being the next card. This is you or somebody around you who has high morals again as well, but there's someone who can help you reach to nirvana, reach towards enlightenment. Somebody who's not judgmental. There's something about holding them like keys of knowledge, keys of life. Something about keys that help you get to a gatekeeper, right? Get you to the next door, the next path, something along this nature. And this person also, as well as an alchemist, and they have high intelligence as well. Something about being very smart, very high spiritually. So flotsam and jetsam, but this is temperance reverse. So something about how you're feeling on the inside, you're keeping that to yourself. You're afraid to talk, you're staying stuck within your shell. It's something about how you are not conveying how you feel on the inside towards the outside. So maybe you're shy, maybe it's not the right time to say, maybe it's not a right situation. But something about getting back to, this is another card when it's in this situation that you need to get back to nature so that you can get back to being yourself and being authentic. The Five of Cups, upright. Somebody is dealing with an injustice. There's sorrow, there's heartbreak, there's hurting, anger, frustration, blocks, remorse, divorce, frustration, blocks. I said that right. So it's like there's like a woman, or you could be the woman that an injustice happened to. This could be really bad. It even could have been like as bad as a murder or someone getting severely hurt, in some type of case, like high emotions. We're going over to the King of Cups. So this is someone, he is like, he's almost the complete opposite of the King of Swords. So this guy he's emotionally intelligent. He has high emotional, like he really understands the high emotional realm. He can function within his emotions. He can talk about his emotions. He wants to talk about your emotions. He's very open about that. So this is the owner of a business as well. He's going to be older. This either could be your husband or your father or someone like that, but he's emotionally mature. We're going to go over to the Knight of Coins, which the Knight of Coins is, and I'm just brimming through this stuff real quick. The slow and steady wins the race. Good money news. Someone has something good to tell you, probably a gift, jewelry. Somebody has something good to say to you. It could be promotion. It could be maybe you've gotten yourself a promoted or contract or something like that, or a new client. But gifts. The person will be brunette. The Chariot reverse, there's so much energy that you've got, but you're not planning. Someone needs to travel. You need to get your plans together. Probably your money together as well. But you're scatterbrained. You're everywhere. You don't have your plans or your thoughts funneled towards one energy. There's a lot of distractions. You're looking off like at wherever the car goes. Wherever you look is where the car goes. So like basically the spirits are saying they need you to look straight forward. And so this Seven of Cups is reversed. Somebody made a bad choice. What's that about? Similar to what the card we were just making last. If you're not paying attention to where you're going ahead, if you're not, keeping an eye on your plan and paying attention to that, you are going to be liable to running off to the path you didn't really want to take, because like I said, where your head looks is where the car is going to turn. So something about staying focused, staying true to what you really want, where you really want to go, and paying attention to why you started something, paying attention to what path you want to be on, even though you have a lot of choices, there's a lot of options. And things are going to be very dreamy, very beautiful for you. Kind of like, I guess, like a woman walking into a jewelry store, or a cat seeing a lot of lights and being able to get that red light and being able to get distracted quickly. The Empress reverse is, this is a woman who likes luxuries, but she's not paying attention to her business and what she's got going on. She could have a tendency of using other people and bringing them in as a seductress type of way, which is the only way that she feels that she is able to. She's a user. She casts out black magic. She casts out bad energy and bad messages as well. And there's something about that. She can't have a child. She can't conceive. It's not that she don't want to. It's that this woman has such a hard time that she can't. Her children got taken away from her. Something like that. Like in this position, this woman really is like an evil stepmother. And we have judgment reverse. So the queen from Alice in Wonderland, the heads will roll. Someone has a bad picker, misjudgment, lies, confusion, deceit, manipulation, lies. Why you say lies 50 times? Is this like heavy manipulation too? Somebody got a bad announcement from court. Maybe somebody feels that they were guided down the wrong path due to somebody not being educated or not telling you that they don't know, so you could go educate yourself. Something about needing to do more research. Something about a bad judgment. The Four of Cups reverse. Something about balance. Starting some type initial start, some foundation, beginning something with emotions, relationships, feeling well, communication. Somebody was shy, somebody was jaded, bored with life. You're coming out of your shell, like you're feeling like a little bit better to talk. Something about that. If this is like temporary, not feeling hindered, constricted. Like I said, just the main thing that be coming out is coming out of one's shell, a balance, new direction when it comes to some type of communication with relationship, the beginning of something, a foundation. I'm looking at that card for a while. I feel like generosity. The High Priestess, I'm pulling next. So this is a very, very, very smart woman. She educates herself. She protects some people don't know that she protects the doors. She's highly educated. She's so smart that some of the secrets that she knows is able to control the devil himself. But a lot of people, she's very misunderstood. This doesn't mean evil energy. Because Maleficent, like if you saw the movie or Snow White, she helped Aurora, but like in her own way. She also has a messenger as well. So, I talked about the Empress reverse. She sends a messenger, how she casts magic. But this woman casts magic as well, but it's like good. She casts good magic. And so she has the crow, right? That's next to her. Which is like they're her messenger that helps her out. And crows are very smart. They're found worldwide. Basically, if you attack one, they remember you. Their children remember your children. They're very smart. So that as well has to do with what's going on here. Something about mystery. Being very mysterious, standing in between the pillars of light and duality. Something about two. So this is the hangman, right? So the hangman he pauses before he continues. He analyzes, he observes. Someone is watching you and they are collecting data. They are like profiling. This is like one of my old friends' favorite card because there's different origin stories of where the cards came from, and some of us believe that they come from originally Egypt and the Book of the Dead, the Book of the Living, the Emerald Tablets, and you can find our first sacrificial figure of Jesus, which is the hanging and the hangman. He's very wise, ancient, wisdom. Something about pausing though, and then something about magnetism. So the Queen of Cups. There's a lot of emotional maturity going on. The King of Cups back there and this Queen of Cups. So these people both own a business. They both own their home, maybe a mother, a father. These are both all like so far everyone's like a good father, a good mother coming up in the cloud. And this person is emotionally mature as well. They respond to the children's emotions. They like the kids to be kids. They understand. There's time management that is understood as well. Something about just being loving, bringing the family together, and this type of communication as well. This could be a stepmother. This could be someone who looks after someone who's not their children, but this is a very loving woman. I don't know how much deeper I could go to explain how loving that this woman is, but she's going to be light in appearance. The Four of Swords. Somebody needs to rest. Somebody could be sick. Somebody could be sick, too much of running around, too much playtime, too much sexy time, and that's honestly the type of sickness that could be coming from this. Or that someone's working your job, someone has tunnel vision, and you're working like a workaholic, but I don't see negativity within this. It's just that you're working a lot, and take a break so that you can continue to do what you need to do. So it's not taking a break that you completely stop, but there's something about taking a break here. That's, take it for what you will. It means to you what it means, and it means to everyone throughout the collective who comes through the video. It means differently for everyone, but there's something about just pausing so that you could continue to go through some type of journey. There's a chapter that you are in the middle of. You're going through challenges, upheavals, but you have a good attitude to get towards them, a good mindset. The Eight of Wands reversed. This is not good news. If somebody's trying to get a text out of somebody or something like that, there's somebody's love life is moving slow. Somebody's being very frustrated by that, and somebody wants something to hurry up, rush, move things along, which is not going to be good to rush anything. Please stay patient. There's patience that you need to have that somebody doesn't want to have, that you not gonna have, but there's patience that you need to have. There's business is moving slow, which someone needs to be patient. The most frustrating thing, I think, right here, that card does stand for sexual frustration. There's some type of passion that somebody's not having. There's something that somebody's upset about because something's moving slow. I think that you think that something doesn't happen or something doesn't exist, but something about moving slow. This card reversed, the Page Swords, is a brat. He's the worst brat. He's the worst page of all the pages, because he's watching you, he's collecting information, and in some ways people can watch you for inspiration, but the way that this person is watching you is a snake in the grass, very envious. This is somebody who's younger. They don't know how to talk. They don't want to learn how to communicate their emotions in intellectual way. They don't want to use logic. They completely talk out of their ass. They're completely out of their wits' end. They're looking at you for information that they could blackmail you with. They probably might even send a message to you that you might ignore if you can, but it's just coming out of nowhere. It's hitting below the belt. It's being very cruel, very mean. This person's malicious. This person's a Machiavellian. This person, their goal is bad intentions, and it's because they're young. They're going to be dark. I said that right. Not only are they dark on the outside of their appearance, but they're dark on the inside. They don't own anything. They don't have no money. So the moon, there's a lot of mysterious things going on right now. There's lunar things going on right now, and there's things that you cannot explain, that you do not understand, that you are confused. There's lies, there's deception, there's manipulation. There's something about blood's not matching, blood's not mixing. Somebody doesn't want you to know something. Somebody's keeping information from you. They think that it would benefit them. It's not. But you get everything you want when you tell the truth. But this person is really compelled to tell lies. They have not learned that yet. This is Yasma from the Emperor's New Groove, the movie, that cartoon movie. And so she's trying to, and Eartha Kitt does the voice for her, and so she's trying to steal the king's birthright, to be the king. She's trying to steal his position on the throne, and he doesn't know the whole time, though she's not successful. But this basically is her plan. And like I said earlier in the video, if you do take the time to listen to these people. Some people, everyone will tell you what their plans and intentions are for you. The wheel of fortune reverse, the wheel is always turning. And right now it's not in your favor. There's something that's going on that could affect you for 7 years. There's something this is very heavy energy. This is something that needs to be paid attention to because somebody's not paying attention to their money right now. Somebody's not focused. There's some type of focus that you are not on. It's bad luck right now. So needing to be aware of your surroundings and caution. There's something that you don't want to end and let go and move forward onto. Even though this card at the moment is reversed, it can be switched and the energies do switch to become upright because like I said, the wheel is always turning. And right now, some people don't like warnings, but I do because sometimes you're able to avoid what's going to hit you. But there's just a lot of bad luck. It could even feel like a series of bad luck going on right now with that card. So the card that I mainly want to talk about is this King of Cups. This card here is past energy. Something in the past that has benefited you that you want to keep with you now that's going to help you into the future. Something that's going to benefit you as you grow into the future. So we have Captain Hook from Peter Pan. That is the King of Hearts, or also known as the King of Cups. You'll hear me probably say both. So the face cards, this is someone who is around you. He's an older, fair gentleman. So he's going to look fair skinned. He's going to be light. He has light energy within, and he also looks light, without. Maybe he'll have blonde hair. Maybe he'll have red hair. Maybe he'll be light skinned. Maybe he likes to wear white clothes all the time or something like that. But he basically is good. That's his personality. He's a good father. He's a good lover. He's a husband. He could be a boss. He could be someone around you at work who's a good boss. This is a provider. So I don't see how this is an enemies read right now. But we're going to continue to go. So this person owns something. He is financially responsible. He is a family man. He wants a wife and he wants to be present within his children's life and their education. He wants his children to be smarter than him. He is gifted within the art of war, though he is all about love. He's very possessive. He is a protector of the home. He likes to do what is right. He likes to be a good example for the youth. He is not afraid to go emotionally deep with his kids nor his wife. He sails the 7 seas and he goes through turbulent waters with a good attitude. In this position, in this mode that he's in right now, he's balanced, he's generous, he's kind, he's compassionate, he's charming, he's calm, he's also collected, and he likes to watch before he speaks and acts. I was being drawn more to the King of Cups, even though I was also looking at the King of Swords as well. And so this is someone around you, and they're similar, though they're polar opposites. He's logical. He doesn't care to use his emotions at all. Emotions get the best of him. So he's going to be always using intelligence, logic, reason, numbers. He has to see things tangible, black and white proof. This person's really good with the law. This person's very educated, book smart. They're really good at researching, but they're really gifted with the law. They can help you figure out advanced, complex situations and scenarios and just situations that are regarding litigation. The 10 of Wands. Somebody's got a lot going on. Oh, did we already talk about that? I feel like I talked about the 8 of Cups. I wanted to pull this one out too, I think, as the second energy, because there's something very dreamy going on. There's, again, a lot of choices. Somebody's distracted. Somebody's got a lot of options. You got to stay focused. You got to pay attention that you remember what you want and stay focused to that. So the energy I decided to pick for the present right now is Judgment Reverse. Something going on that somebody's got like bad judgment. Somebody's got a bad judge of character, a bad picker. Somebody like looked at somebody, and maybe, I think you were listening to gossip, or you're looking at someone and you want them to look like a certain way of how other people feel that they should, rather than like meeting this person. It's like the present energy right now, like actually meeting, figuring out, diving deep, researching, learning more, talking, communicating, figuring out something, research. A bad picker, bad judgment. Someone could, a bad judgment call, not waking up to the call, to a wake up call, something like that. Bad judgment. Somebody could be going through court. Somebody could have gotten a bad announcement within court, some type of ruling that didn't go your way, or maybe it's something that is going to take you. This as well is whatever type of energy this is going to impact you for 7 to 10 years. This is a major heavy energy, but there's something that like is something unexpected. This has been popping up a lot. It's been popping up a lot right now that somebody's dealing with a difficult decision that was made upon you. And it's got having you to do a lot. You have a lot to do. And something that has to do with the law as well. Something about self-sabotage, being in a rut, putting yourself there, hot-headed, losing your temper, losing your cool, like over and over again, staying committed to a bad behavior, something about a perspective, something that you see something a certain way, that's your way, and it's no longer helping you out, it's no longer serving you. Something about like you need to move on. There's a transformation that you are avoiding, that you're holding yourself back from. And this is affecting your family. It's affecting the ancestors, something about the ancestors raising up from the grave, their ancestors turning in their grave, something like that. Like, it's not honoring your family. Something along that. It's time to, somebody's not putting the work within themselves. It's time to put the work in you. And like you don't want to, it's similar to the death card when it's in this position, that you don't want to let go of something and you don't want to move on, and you're scared, right? But when you get to the other side, you're going to be thankful that you took this risk for yourself. Self-development, growth is what is going to come for you. So for the third, that was the present energy. And then, I don't know, why is this popping out to me a lot? Somebody's like, business is slow. Somebody's not getting texts. They're not getting their response. They're not getting the communication. They need a whole lot more communication, and they're not getting it. But you're going to have to reach out. Yeah, so this right here, I'm so excited to say this to you. I don't know why. This is a major message. This is huge. So when two major kanas are together like this, like very big energies, there's a message within itself to say. So the High Priestess and the Hangman together, they're saying that things are in waiting in a relationship. She chooses understanding. His woman stays home. So take that for however you will. Who the fuck is coming through my videos? What you need to know that for? Huh? What you doing? Could she stay home? You don't see that? Why you need to know that? And what are you doing? What are you doing? Somebody, both these cards are talking about knowledge, ancient wisdom. Somebody just likes to like dive deep. They like to learn. They have a lot of fun doing this. The hangman on the left is very like mesmerizing. There's something about this person, you or something that's like very mesmerizing. Like you can't take your eyes off of this person. Something about like beauty, something about something's unexpected, and all of a sudden it stopped you and you want to pay attention. So all that, I decided to choose the moon as the future, which is like not the best word to choose for people because they think that you're like telling the future, which is not. This is not fortune telling. We're communicating with the cards. It's more like you're anticipating, but yeah, okay, it's hidden influence. It's secrets, damn it. Why you don't like me to say secrets, huh? You got some secrets that you need to tell me? You should tell me. I'm gonna keep your secrets. Secrets. But it's the future. So, hey, anyway, somebody's trying to keep something from you. What's that about? I don't even want to continue, okay? Because there's a lot of fucked up energy from this card. Why are you hiding all these things? Somebody got a lot to hide. Somebody don't want you to know something about them. I don't even know where to start. There's something about something's not mixing, bad blood, messages through your dreams. Like, let me go ahead and get all the important stuff off. You need to listen to your dreams. You're getting messages through subconscious, which would F me up because I decided to stop remembering my dreams. You over here trying to say messages. No, for real. You get messages through the subconscious. You probably need to just pay attention. There's like someone stealing, deceptions, betrayal, lies, something about a warning. This is making me mad. There's something that is going on beneath the surface. It's more that meets the eye. Pay attention, listen. It's going to come to the surface, so we can breathe. What else? You got to use your intuition. Yeah, you got to use your gut. You got to trust yourself. This is BS. The cards could be investigators. Something about an investigation contract. What's that about? Somebody's drawn to a wake-up call. Why are you drawn to wake your booty up? Somebody's drawn to a wake-up call. There's something about a bridge. Something's being bridged. Some type of gap that we bridging. But yeah, it's like obvious that somebody's trying to steal something from you. And that's why I'm like, why are the spirits saying that? How the fuck is anything obvious? Ain't nothing obvious. There's a wool over sheep's clothing. Somebody trying to do a trick right in front of your eyes. But it's not the trick that's going to have you feeling like all old and happy. Secrets. We were just talking about them secrets. Somebody got hidden agendas. Oh my God. I'm pissed off. Somebody has hidden, and then that 10 of Wands popped up for that, so that's for sure. Somebody is hiding their intentions. So that's what's making me mad, because if you tell the truth about your intentions, you get more of what you want if you tell the truth. But a lot of people, they effed up and they tell them lies, and then they just keep not getting nothing. And whatever they wanted, it definitely took a long time to come. Sometimes it never comes. But I know I get what I want and more, and it comes really quickly if you just tell the truth. So that's why I'm frustrated, because somebody is afraid to tell the truth. But if you did, you would get what you want. There's also something about privacy, keeping your business private, something private. We don't see the moon as often as we see the sun. So the moon is represent of our subconscious, things that we feel, our soul, things that we say. It's a part of your, separate from your mind. It's your soul and your spirit, which is your moon and your subconscious. So, I'm going to throw some divine in here. So when we do divination with tarot cards, they're called tarot readings. When we do divination readings with poker cards, they're called divine readings. So you understand my channel name a little bit more, Heavenly Divine. So I was not planning on doing this, but I wanted to throw some poker in here and see what the divine's perspective is about this read, and I thought it was kind of crazy how the 7 of spades pops up, which is the 7, the number 7 talks about luck. But with the spades accompanying it, it's talking about bad luck, deceptions, lies, imposter. Somebody's lying, somebody's got a mask on. Somebody's wearing a mask and somebody's trying to pull one over on you. Somebody's trying to pull your leg. It's like I'm seeing this picture that you're a lion from like this old tarot deck, that you're a lion and there's someone in front of you who is a baboon and they're drinking from the river, so they're letting their mask slip a little bit and you're able to see a little bit like they need something, and so their mask is slipping a little bit and you see this. And the 5 of diamonds is temporary, okay? These cards, there's temporary the energy. The 5 of diamonds is that lack of money, family problems, and you're just feeling like a lack. It's not saying that you actually have a lack of money. You feel that you have it, so that's why you're staying in this circle. Underneath the deck is the 4 of diamonds, which is secretly that somebody has foundation, somebody's starting some type of business, is starting from scratch and it's small, but it's saying that there's like security, and that a need with planning for that will bring security in the future for this foundation. The 9 of spades is anxiety, nightmares, not seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Somebody's wearing a lie. But the ace of diamonds is that you might be getting a letter from the court, jewelry, big money, good money news. Good money news is coming to you. What else? Brand new, starting something from scratch. Somebody has to start some type of business from scratch. You're going to be getting some type of letter or something in writing, in text, a letter. Somebody's going to be saying something towards you. Somebody's going to be communicating with a high court, like a summons, or somebody could be getting a nice love letter. Somebody could be getting a gift, and somebody could be starting a new job, or you're signing new contracts, getting new clients, good money news. So I said that like twice within this read, so you need to believe that. So the next, we're going to go into the pick a card oracle. I am going to shuffle for 5 cards, and you pick one energy that you want to work with throughout this time till I see you again with a reading like this. Another enemy read. You know the answer already. I'm going to break down the symbols that are within this card. There's a lot of really good things going on within this card. I guess I feel like I'm choosing it too, so I'm going to tell you what is going on for us. Somebody already knows what's going on. You have a lot of people who are around you who are in like a good mode, good influences. You got a lot of these could be acquaintances, maybe they are friends, maybe they're co-workers or colleagues, but they have a lot of things that are going on for them, which make them good example, good people to talk to. There's money that's coming in that someone has slow and steady wins the race, and then somebody has like something that's close to big money coming in. The money adds up. There's something that you're already dived into the unknown. That's pretty interesting to me. Without black, there is no white. Something about that, but you're already into the unknown. You're already into mysteries. You're already into learning unique subjects that other people would usually steer away from. You are energy. You are magic. First thing I gotta tell you, there's big money that someone's got right here, but like your enemies are learning. You got snakes down there at the bottom, and you need to watch out, like snake vision. Something about like one of your friends around you are not who they seem that they are. They not who they are really, who they appear. You have a snake around you. You need to watch out for your so-called friends, basically. And like this friend though, like has their back to your money. They don't know nothing about that. Something about this person like gazes, but that snake right there, they remember something that you say. They remember something about you. The peace I seek resides in me, and there's like a balance right here. There's, I think, a balance that you have with someone else, or a balance that you have within you, and there's like these two equal energies that are balanced very nicely. There's something about comfort, and the way that you get this comfort is in a unique way. It's different from other people. It may not be the same way that other people get it, but it's something that is for you. You have a lot of magic that is surrounding you as well too, a lot of beauty that I hope that you see as you start to slow down. And there's also something about somebody has a hard time of accepting themselves within themselves. You seek validation. Like, in order for you to believe that you're beautiful, you need to go out here and ask people if they would do like a profile rating or something like that. It's just something crazy. Like, you go out here and ask people for approval, for acceptance for yourself, and the spirits are like, you're gonna feel a whole lot more comfort if you grab this from yourself, if you ask yourself. Trust yourself. Somebody needs to trust themselves. Somebody is not trusting their gut. Somebody's listening too much to the people that you got around you, the haters that you got around you. It's good that you don't have to worry about any snakes though, but somebody is listening too much to what other people want, and you're not listening to yourself because you know what you want. So like, trust yourself, right? And so the symbols, there's how I was talking about that there was like a balance of power. Like, if I don't know if I'm talking about a power couple or something like that, or some people who like to pay attention towards, like in the relationship, they like to pay attention towards their goals, their money, somebody's like mind, education, family, not just like intimate energy, but there's something that like there's a balance. Like, some people are both very strong, some people are both very resilient, as you see both those suns on each side. And also somebody's got like, there's a balance of big money as well. Like, your partner pulls in what you pull in. What I just pulled, this beauty is all around you. Somebody likes attention. It might be in your star chart. You might really need it. There's big money that comes from this person. I wonder if they get it. They like to put on a show. This could be an artist. This could be a musician. This could be a professor that speaks at a very big school, like at a university. There's money as well, but your snakes pay attention to yours. Whoever the people around you, you have people around you that you need to watch out for. You have like so-called friends who are not your so-called, you need to watch out for your so-called friends basically, but they find some comfort with you and your resources and your money and something like that, which is why they stick around. You give them some type of, they have comfort, you give them some type of comfort. So take that for what you will. So this concludes the read, and I'm going to go into my muse. So this part, I usually I give you a little update about what's going on with me, or I talk to you about what I've been thinking about lately. So right now, if there is, let me give you a pointer. If there is someone in front of you that you're interested in, don't ever talk about another woman or another man. Leave that in the past. The only person, the only woman that you really need to talk about is your mother, your sister, your professor, your teacher, your boss, blah. Don't talk about other people. And if you actually do have a secret sex life, then you need to keep that a secret. So I think that y'all think that this hoe shit, and that's what I have to call it, makes you look cute, but it really turns me off. And it's not just me. I can imagine how some gentlemen feel out here. It really turns the person of your interest off of you. And yes, I'm talking about relationships in this right now. So I talk mostly about money because it's something that you can control. You cannot control people. God gave us our own mind, and we think for ourselves. I cannot force someone to like me. I cannot force someone to text me or to call me. I cannot force someone to see that I'm a good match for them, and I cannot force someone to see all the beautiful things that I see within them. So I was down for about 3 days because I need to recover. 2 people took me out this week. And like I said, like, when y'all present yourself, when you talk to about yourself in this light that you're very promiscuous, but not in a good light, and where I'm from, we call it ho shit. It really breaks my heart. And I think I am speaking for other people. It makes me want to leave. I think that some people try to use this tactic as, it's called like a jealousy tactic, that if I make this person in front of me see that other people want me, that they could be jealous. But sometimes it does the opposite effect on some people, and it makes them run away because they don't want games. We don't like games. What else? It also presents to me that the person desperately really wants to be in love, but they don't want to be patient with themselves, and they don't want to be patient with finding a good match that would be for them. So I wish that some people could see that some people talk about themselves like this is cool, and I hate that you learn this habit from some people, but it paints yourself in a bad light, and it does the opposite effect for some people that you might be interested in. Be careful about how you talk about yourself. How you love yourself is how you love other people. Be careful about the information that you learned about your own cultural group and the information that you spread about your own culture, about your own group. So basically, I'm going to go into the first example I want to go into is a woman that I admired. And so she said, statistics say that black couples don't stay together and white couples do. So statistics are bullshit, and that's going to be another video for me to dive deeper into. But to talk about this a little bit, sometimes people quote statistics to other people just to make a race look bad. And I know that sounds extreme, but it's true. And sometimes people quote statistics because I just want you to believe what I say. I'm going to put a big number next to it, and I'm not going to give you any of the research that I should have done of the credentials to show you the proof. So these statistics, I'm going to be honest with you, the statistics that are asking, I'm going to give this, I think this is a very good example about the race. These statistics, first of all, did they go to Michigan, and did they ask everybody? They didn't ask you, and they didn't ask me. Did you go and did you ask relationships that are interracial? Like relationships where somebody is black and the other person is another race. Did you ask them if they stay together? Did you go to Michigan and did you ask those black people who were with the white people? Because there's a lot of couples up there like that. Did you ask them if they stay together? Did you come to ATL? Did you ask the black people over here if we stay together? I don't recall anybody knocking on my door. I didn't see nobody knock on my aunt and uncle's door who've been together. They're both black for 50 years. I ain't seen nobody come up and ask my oldest aunt, who just passed, with my uncle. They died together and they're both black. For all I know, where the people that you collected this study to conduct to make the information for this statistic could have been 5 racist white people from West Virginia. The truth is that what they're not telling you is where you gathered the people to collect the information for this study. The truth with statistics is that they're not a census, and they're not ever going to be accurate because they're not going to be able to ask everyone, just a small group. It's just giving us an estimate, an idea, but it's not the truth of all. Like I said, I am going to go deeper into that topic in another video. But even if I don't see that my love life is going towards plan, I am not going to talk to someone else and wish for yours to be unwell. I want to talk about another example real quick. One of my other friends, and they're both white, and though these colors should not be a focus, we're going to talk about it. So she came to me and she told me that she's planning to cheat on her boyfriend, and I told her the minute, possibly with his friends, and I told her the minute that you do that is the minute that you realize why you were with your boyfriend. I'm gonna be honest with you, when it goes for the same thing for a man and a woman, when we see that you have been with every Tom, Dick, and Harry of your town, when we see that you're intimately with every Mary Tyler Moore in your town, it makes people back away. It makes them not interested. And when you refrain, it makes the opposite want you more. Some people don't believe that the behavior can eat at a man's soul and a woman's soul as well, because this act is a bond to connect people, and it's supposed to be with people who know each other, who love each other. So psychologically, I've learned that when you are intimate with your partner, it makes you attracted to your partner and less attracted to the people outside of your relationship. People can also tell when you're with them and then when you're with someone else, because you'll speak like, for example, you'll speak like me, and then when you're with someone else, the next day they'll say the same sayings as the other person, because that's the last time you spent with someone. And so they say the last things of who they were hanging out. I call it fake love, how y'all be loving people out here and you're not really trying to put the work in. That when you're starting another relationship and you haven't even ended the last one that you're in. And like, people, how stupid are we being out here? People are cheating on each other just in the relationship. Obviously, you want to be with the next person that you're with. Go establish that. So, I do want to remind people out here that there are still classy men and women out here, and I would not call it controlling. Just the fact that some people still they still want to work on the security of staying in a relationship, this security of a bond. And some people, play the game of love. Some people call it a game, to throw their catch back in. And some people play for keeps. Figure out what you want. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to the person in front of you. And that's how you will find a match compatible for you. And remember, stay patient. So if you like my style read, and if you want a personal, all my description and all the materials that I used, if you're interested, are going to be in the description of the video below. After I get your email, after I get your payment, I send you your personal. So I will see you in the next video.